Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday, and we made it to 500 subscribers. So soon I will be making the 500 subscribers special stream. Which I'm figuring out if it's gonna be a Pokemon stream or or an MTG Arena stream. That's what I'm still trying to figure out. But we made it to 500 subscribers. Now let's hope we can get to 600 subscribers soon. Also, uh, but today we're gonna be reviewing some the best judge promos that we got. Like judge promo started like in 1998, and and it didn't have any set symbols. But then they started making more judge promos. They used like a DCI symbol, the original DCI symbol. Some had like DCI watermarks. Then they stopped having them. Then they changed the symbol. Then they changed the symbol uh to uh to the F&M logo or something. I don't know, the promo logo, the which is originally the foil symbol, and they also which was the watermark. I mean, they had a set symbol, they had it without watermark, with the watermark, with the original DCI watermark, and then sometimes they flashbacked, like they made like some time shifted ones, and yeah, like not just like time shifted to the original frame. In fact, sometimes they've time shifted to like the first ever ones, like the ones with the new modern frame or something like that. Like, but then like with the original DCI symbol or something, and like and then like the thing is that before counterspell, like and for counterspell, they didn't have a set symbol, so they started reusing like some of the other set symbols. Like for example, we got like um in which some didn't have which were just foil versions of some OG cards that like in the time were like fairly recent cards, like because they were made in 1998, and simply in foil version, which probably were the first ever foil cards if I'm not wrong. And now they decide to start doing themes for them, and they changed the symbol. They made a new like Judge Academy ones, and like um, and they just started giving out as judge rewards, and now as judge conference rewards. Let's go in to the combo, and we got Magus of the Coffers. We got and Staff of Domination. This combo works if you have at least 7 swamps. So combo works by paying 2 mana, tap it, add 7 black mana. Then you pay 3 mana, untap Magus of the Coffers. You have 4 mana left. Pay 1, untap Staff of Domination. You have 3 mana left. Pay 2 mana from that 3 mana left, so you have 1 mana left. Add 7 black mana. You have 8 mana. Then after that, um you pay 3 mana, untap Magus of the Coffers, pay 1 mana, untap Staff of Domination. There, you got infinite black mana, which with infinite black mana, you could gain infinite life, untap all your creatures, like and do infinite taps and stuff, tap your opponent's creatures down, and draw your whole library. And if you're playing mono black, you could just cast your whole library. Yeah, this is just some insane combo, like pull off in turn 7. You have both of these out. So yeah, that's the combo of the week. Now for the non-bow. And it is yeah, non-bow. Non-bow? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Gilded Drake and Homeward Path. 1 mana free Drake with flying, and when it enters battlefield, you have to sacrifice it unless you trade it for one of your opponent's creatures. Homeward Path. Basically, you can tap it for colorless or tap it. Each creature returns back to their owners. Basically, like each player gains control of all creatures he or she owns. So thing is, many people thought it was a combo because you'd be able to retrieve the gilded drake by using the homeward path, but it is actually a non-bow because not only do you retrieve it, you're giving back the creature you traded for it. Maybe you didn't want to trade it for it, and you wanted a 2 mana free flying, but that's not how you play gilded drake. You do gilded drake and trade it for something bigger, and yeah, they are stuck with a free drake with flying. Or then you could use that and then use Gruul Charm to recover the Gilded Drake you traded with the opponent, and then you had both of them. But you're really just you're literally just casting a phantom monster with a that with a built-in mind control or something. No, not mind control. Is it mind control? No, control magic. Control magic built in with a with a oh yeah, phantom monster I think it was called. Some 4 mana free illusion with flying, except it's a drake, just some slightly better version of snapping drake with a gain control. But you have to um pay like red and green, or if not Gruul Charm, you could use the one red mana spell that allows you to recover all your permanents or cycle it for 2 mana. I don't know. This is just a non-bow. These two cards. Let's go in to the number 10, and it is Counterspell. 2 mana instant counter target spell. That's it. This was actually the first Judge promo to have the DCI logo, but it still had like this. Since it was a foil, it had that foil logo on there, and yeah, which I used to think it was just a promo logo, but I mean some promos have it, but then you could also get them from boosters and some like old bordered sets. Like some if cards are like foil old bordered, it'll have like this foil logo on it. Like when I was opening a Scourge pack and I got a foil crow. I don't know which one what was the name. It was like foil crow death something. I don't know. It's just some crow. I don't know. But it was a foil. Yeah, I think it was in Chinese that card. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I also opened it in the channel. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It was in Chinese. Yeah, it was in Chinese. Yeah, and also the Time Spiral Remastered. They also decided to put those in. So and time shifted Judge promos from like 2013. They also were like that. Now let's go in to the Simple Nine, and it is we got the Onslaught fetches, or like the Ally color fetches, as they're sometimes called. They were called Onslaught fetches because they were released in Onslaught, and these were Judge promos because apparently some people said like you convinced some judges convinced some shops to return to actual events, like start doing tournaments again. Like I don't know why they didn't and why they stopped, but I mean that was like because of the judges' action to get the shops to start playing, to start doing tournaments again. This became a these 5 became judge promos, and yeah, it's currently I think apart from Cans of Tarkir and Onslaught, I think these are like the only other versions for uh for those ally fetches. Weird to think how the enemy fetches got printed more than the ally fetches. Like I think like enemy fetches uh were like were printed as Zendikar, like Waldweg, I don't know. The original Zendikar. Yeah. Um and they were also printed in they called they were printed as well uh in Modern Horizons 2 and also Modern Masters Free. These were like the reprints they had, Modern Masters Free and Modern Horizons 2. But like weird thing is they said they were gonna reprint the merge fetches in Modern Horizons 2, but they instead reprinted the Zendikar fetches, like the enemy color fetches, which is weird. Like thing is that merge fetches, I mean, they only existed in ally color. They could have reprinted them, maybe included the enemy color fetches as well for merge fetch lands. But I mean, apparently they included the Zendikar Rising fetch lands for some reason. So people preferred those. I mean, that's not what Modern Horizons should be. It should be like um, legacy reprints or new cards for modern. Like, yeah. But I mean, uh, so yeah, these are actually the good ones as well. Because uh, like they're not really the good ones. They're like the more expensive ones. Because the fetch lands were recent. But I think Modern Horizons 2 is now like out of stock or something. Or they I don't think they're printing anymore. MH2. Let's go into the Golden Age, and it is overwhelming forces. 8 mana sorcery, destroy all creatures target opponent controls. Draw a card for each creature destroyed this way. So this is actually a good board wipe. It's one-sided and grants you card draw. Probably better than Decree of Pain, because Decree of Pain, you destroy all the creatures, can't be regenerated, and you draw a card for each one. But I mean, hits creatures for everyone, like not just one single opponent, but it hits yours as well. That's the thing. So you could draw more cards out of it, but getting your own creatures. But then there's this cycle option where you could cycle it 5 mana and all creatures get -2/-2. So yeah, I think this could be a better version of Decree of Pain. But the thing is that with cards from Portal Free Kingdoms, they rarely get reprinted. Like in some other set that isn't like a From the Vaults or like promotional set. Like this was like Judge promo, but like I think the only other print was Portal Free Kingdoms. Then like we had some Commander Portal Free Kingdoms cards, which don't know why they exist. But then we also got like um that like one time free visits got reprinted as well. Then like um then also uh there was I think the the Portal Free Kingdoms card that got reprinted the most was Imperial Recruiter, got reprinted in 25 Masters and Modern Horizons too. And if it weren't for that 25 Masters reprint, it probably would be the most expensive card in Modern Horizons too. Because so I can tell you, I mean Ragavan or Sublet. Yeah, I don't know if it's still Ragavan the most expensive card inside, or if it's now Sublety, but like uh um I don't know exactly which one's the most expensive currently. Uh, but like uh, but I think like but the thing is that Imperial Recruiter's in the same set, but like uh, but the thing is that Imperial Recruiter was like card from all the way back from like Portal Free Kingdoms, and like the thing is, Imperial Recruiter either the thing is that it always had the Portal Free Kingdoms logo on the card, either if it was a set symbol, Portal Free Kingdoms, or if it was a watermark. It had like 25 Masters and Modern Horizons 2. They both had the Portal Free Kingdoms watermark and the same art, I think, on all of them. And like, and then we got like some, but then also we got like Cao Cao and Sun Quan, like uh, from uh, from uh, from the Vault's Legends, and yeah, I got like some. I also got some like Huato physician, something like that, from a Zendikar Rising set booster. But like that was a Commander two. I don't know if it was original Commander or Commander 2013 card, but like also Kong Ming was also in 25 Masters. So yeah, let's go in to the number 7, symbol 7, and it is Noble Hierarch. 1 mana 0/1 human druid with exalted and tap for any color that goes in banned, basically green, white, or blue. And yeah, it's a key card which is played in modern. Like now, either it's Noble Hierarch or Ignoble Hierarch, the one that's played in most green decks. Like a Noble Hierarch for the Jund part and Noble Hierarch for the banned part. But they're both green 0/1 creatures of exalted. So infect decks could be playing both of them probably. Like, but like usually infect decks are like green blue or mono green. But I seen a green black infect deck. It's the previous Saturday Night Magic tournament. No, it wasn't even FNM. It was like it was Saturday and they did an FNM event. Like I was about to like last week. I was playing some modern tournament and faced a green black infect deck and I managed to win. Yeah, just won both matches in the tournament. Lost the last one. Like I lost the finals. So if I would have won it, I could have taken home the treasure chest ampersand promo. But I think net this Saturday is gonna be like a better ampersand promo, and then there's also Sunday. I think they were also gonna give out an ampersand promo. Maybe it's just Karn playmat because love your LGS tournament. Let's go into number 6, and it is Dark Confident. 2 mana 2/1 human wizard with at the beginning of your upkeep, review the top card of your library and put in your hand, and you lose life equal to its converted mana cost. Played in Jund decks, but for some reason not in Death Shadows. But also Mardu Pyromancer decks, also played with Dark Confident. It is basically a 2 mana card advantage because it basically allows you to draw an extra card. Only disadvantage is your opponent gets to see it and you might lose some life. But the thing is, most you'd lose would be 4 life because Blood Red Elf, which is the most expensive card in the deck in terms of mana, and but some days played in some decks that don't even have that. Like Death Shadows, I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't play it. Like, I mean, if it's Grixis, I understand. They they're playing a Gormag Angler, so they might get hit with by 7 life because they could reveal Gormag Angler. But if it's Luris Death Shadows, Rakdos, Orzov, no, not Orzov, or or Mardu, I don't see the reason in not playing Dark Confident. Blue Black Death Shadow, I mean, yes, because because they have uh Murktide Regent and Gormag Angler and also Death Shadow to be played with Dress Down, not with losing life and Timber Battle Rage. Let's go into number 5, and it is Richardon Port. It is a land. Taps for colorless or 1 mana tap and tap target land. It is a legacy staple played mainly in Death and Shadows, but it is also sometimes played in some other decks. So, like Like some other decks with uh in Legacy would play it. The thing is that it's not in Modern. Closest thing we got to Rishadan Port in Modern is Rishadan Dockhand. Some Merfolk that does the same ability except for tapping for mana. Just 1 mana, 1 2 that you can pay 1 mana and tap it to tap a creature. No, not tap a creature, tap a land. Yeah. This one, like, the good thing about Risen Port, you get to suppress the opponent's mana by just tap, tap, tap. You just tap their land. They will, and yeah, just you could use 2 mana, and they will have 1 less mana to use, basically, with Risen Port. So yeah, it's and since Legacy usually plays with low mana, that 1 mana you're suppressing them could cost them a lot. Like they could you could suppress one spell like it'd be like burn, um, death, not death. I was saying um, death and taxes. Oh yeah, yeah. I was on the right track. I said death and taxes, not deaths and taxes. But yeah, there's also storm, and also I don't know if storm's affected much. Maybe. And then there's the most popular deck, Delver, which gets hit a lot by Rich and Port. Because yeah, they have too many 1 mana spells, and like the only probably like the few things that among the few things that are like 2 mana, you have like um the probably most expensive in mana is probably like uh it was the Eternal, the one, but since it got banned, I don't know what is now. Let's go in to the number 4, and it is
renderforce.com.
and yeah, it is Elish Norn. Wait, what? Wait a minute. I feel like there's I don't know. Yeah, okay, yeah. 4. Elish Norn. Not really that good. Um Thing is with Elish Norn, decided to just put it in just because it's Phyrexian. I mean it is good for commander because visions, your creatures get +2/+2 and your opponent's creatures get -2/-2. And but yeah, the thing is, um yeah, Elish Norn's not doesn't really deserve that spot in the I mean it could deserve in the bonus section. But I mean it's still I decided just include just not really the best, but it is also one of the coolest. That's like my opinion. So yeah, that's like number 4, Ashnorn. Let's see, was it this one number 3, Golden Free? No, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just go back to the number 4 because I mean, thing is that Ashnorn was just decided to include just because it was a Phyrexian like, but I just figured out I'd rather put Survival of the Fittest. I forgot about that one completely. But yeah, 2 mana enchantment, green, discard a creature card, and you can search your library for a creature, reveal it in, put in your hand, and shuffle your library. Thing is, with Survival of the Fittest, it was actually the last reprint this card got before it got added to the reserve list. Like, his reserve list was like created in like 1998. Got another revision in 2005, and then one last revision 2010, and then that's it. No more cards are getting added to the reserve list. So yeah, and this was 2009 actually. So this was basically its last print, like before it got added to reserve list. I did not know cards reprinted after cards reprinted in the new millennium could actually get in the reserve list. Well, I mean, uh, uh, well, yeah, like so theoretically they could have added like, but I think like reserve list would have only include like cards that were first printed in the 1990s, not in the 2000s. So I think like the revision was like to add or remove stuff from the list. Like thing is that like for example, uh, Mott's Diamond was actually removed from the reserve list. Because well, the thing is that with Mott's Diamond they put it in from the vault's antiquities. Yeah, I think it was called antiquities. From the vault. Which which featured artifacts. So yeah, and they put one reserve list card like they it goes like 2005. They removed the card from the reserve list just to put it in there. I thought it was actually Karn's Silver Golem, but it was actually a Mott's Diamond because apparently I found out Tempest Remastered was actually an online exclusive set. Like, because I thought like the only online exclusive set, like online master set was Vintage Masters, but apparently there is another one which came after Vintage Masters called Tempest Remastered. So yeah, these are like the two only online sets. And but then Arena got like CODZ remastered and Amonkhet remastered and Jumpstart 2. And then for some reason some sets do not exist in MTGO. Like conspiracy for some reason. Let's go into the golden tree for real this time. Yeah, remember to do that if you haven't already. We got Mana Crypt. 0 mana artifact at the beginning of your upkeep. Flip a coin. You lose, 3 damage you. Tap for 2 mana. You'd be like, hey, is that worse than Soul Ring? Thing is, it's 0 mana. It's free, so it's better than Soul Ring. Even because you're playing this in Commander, you really don't care about your life total. So yeah, it's just dealing 1.5 damage to you each turn. Just so you can have a 0 mana Soul Ring, which allows you to ramp and set up faster than the 1 mana Soul Ring. So this technically is a 0 mana Soul Ring, which the reason why they didn't reprint it in every commander set is not because it was too weak and Soul Ring was stronger. It's because it was too powerful. In fact, like the thing is, Mana Crypt, the prints it had was like Double Masters, um Modern Horizons list, Modern Horizons 2 list, like not like in the set, like from the list, you know, Modern Horizons 2. It was in the list, also in mystery boosters, because I think list cards are always mystery booster cards. But like you could get some in the in the set boosters, and then also they had like lots of like OG prints, like it was like added like in what is it called? Oh no, wait, it wasn't called From the Vaults, right? Antiquities. It was called From the Vaults Relics, the one that had Mott Simon in it. But like this one was like printed in some weird set. Like I don't know, was it um alliances? I don't know. It wasn't Alpha. That's what I know because Alpha had Soul Ring and Mana Vault. Mana Crypt came later on, but like yeah, it was like not um it was Nemesis. Yeah, it was Nemesis. Well, it was Visions, but no, it was Nemesis. Yeah, that was its first print, I think. And then they got like a a bookmark promo as well. Like apparently some books had a mana crypt as a bookmark. Yeah. Uh, I mean, when they made the Ravnica War Spark book, they should have made made Dak Fade in the book promo because he was in the lore. They didn't make a card for him. I think it's because they forgot to print it, make it into the card, put into boosters, or maybe they're gonna leave it as a bookmark promo and they forgot about the card completely. Maybe they forgot to make a. Maybe they reached the Planeswalker limit. Like Planeswalker limit was usually free, and they broke it in War of the Spark because well yeah, it was a battle of all the Planeswalkers and stuff like that. So yeah, and then like but yeah, also this one was a judge promo, so yeah, that's why it's in there. Also, so yeah, that's our number 3. To the number 2. And it is we got Gaius Cradle. It is a legendary land. Taps for 1 green for each of your creatures. This was also among the first F&M promos. No, not F&M promos, Judge promos, sorry. Things that F&M and Judge promo, like things that they look so similar. Like they they until now they refuse to like differentiate between Judge promo, Grand Prix promos, and F&M promos. Like except for like some part at the bottom that it didn't say anything before, but now it says like um it said like F&M, Judge, Grand Prix, Pro Tour. Things that some Judge promos were given to judges in the Pro Tour for some event, like similar to how pros got some promos. Is get promo? Yeah, I mean they actually did get promos like RPTQ and the Pro Tour itself. GPs also had them, and also, but yeah, Pro Tours. The judges also got their own promos as well. Like, but yeah, but the thing is that this was like the 1998 judge promo. Like there are like 3 of those which had set symbols of like the original set. So like lightning bolt was actually a alpha bolt. Not well, alpha or beta bolt. No, didn't have the alpha corner, so it was just beta bolt foil version, like foil beta bolt. Then like this would be like a foil Urza's Saga, Gaia's Cradle, and and uh and then some third one which I don't remember. But like some further ones started like for example counterspell started introducing a set symbol, DCI set symbol. So yeah, and yeah, and weird to think how like the Urza's Legacy pre-constructed deck I bought did not include a Gaia's Cradle. Let's go into number 1, and it is Demonic Tutor. If I'm not wrong, it is the only F&M. No. What? Can I? How do I stop saying? Okay, the only Judge promo to have been reprinted twice. Not reprinted twice. To have been twice a Judge promo. I don't know if they knew that or not, but like apparently, like back in 2011 or something. I don't know when. Demonic Tutor. What does it say? 2008. 2008. Demonic Tutor was a judge promo. 2 mana, search a library for card, put in your hand, and shuffle your library. 2020, 12 years later, they printed it again as a judge promo, and I have the second one. Not the first one, second one. So, yeah. That is the number 1. Put both variations just to show you that rare case where for some reason, don't know if they knew or if they didn't know, they put the same promo twice with different arts and different set symbols and a different watermark as well. So yeah, which was the Judge Academy one, and yeah, that's our number one. Like things that 2020 theme was like tutors, and 2021 was like um commander, and 2022 is gonna be enchantments. Yeah, number one. Congratulations, Re- uh, uh, you made it to the end of the podcast. So why don't you just like and subscribe and follow if you enjoy, share with friends, stay tuned to next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. CET, so stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. Coming soon this Friday will probably be some 5 500 subscribers special video, live stream, and video live stream. Yeah, and also I'll be recording a some cool new videos as well. Some new videos are going to be popping up, and yeah, also uh and yeah, for example, like uh even the long awaited GP video, and also uh the other shop I visited in the US as well. They'll be coming soon. Don't worry. And also follow my Twitch channel. We're about to hit 100 followers on there. So yeah, we made it to 500 subscribers. Let's just hope if we can get 600 subscribers. Just like and subscribe to help me get to that goal. And bye.